Wayfinder, Rian asked for you to check in with him once you've spoken to Zoja.
We talked. She's...
got a lot to think about. We'll let her grieve and reflect. In the meantime, while you're assisting Rian, the rest of the Astral Ward could use your help clearing the bastions.
Okay.
And help raise morale. Many will be devastated when they hear the news. Give them hope.
I can hear them.
Who?
Isgaro's hands. Do not let your focus slip. The ends are threading together.
Okay. Speak with Rian, who is where? There.
I've heard of your feats since we last spoke, Wayfinder. A title for the ages, I think. And well deserved.
Okay.
As we approach the world spire, the cryptists grow more and more ravenous, but calculated. The bastions need you.
Aren't you just seeping with adoration?
Ah, I've yet to introduce you to Camilla, my smile.
Smile?
It's a pleasure, Wayfinder. Congratulations.
Hands full.
Very. But not without reward. I think I've discovered a way to help the Heart home in on our unwanted visitors. When Rian mentioned he was meeting with you again, I asked to join. I could use someone in the field for more hands-on research.
Well, the Wayfinder has been instrumental in aiding our hunters and the Astral Ward.
Anything to give us the upper hand.
Let's talk then. This could be mutually beneficial.
Speak with Camilla.
When I first handled the device, I felt a yearning in it. It had curiosity for me, perhaps. As I it, I followed this pull and melded a spell. A charm of sorts that would strengthen the connection between Wielder and the Heart. I've taken to calling them motivations.
Oh.
They should enable the Heart
That's
to
what you showed me,
attune
Punky.
to even stronger emotions, hidden within you. I've got one for you here.
Take the motivation from Camilla. Tier 2 Rift Hunts. You've received a motivation in your inventory. Use the motivation to enhance the Heart of Obscure to track a higher tier targets using the Scan Rift ability. Scan for rifts while the Heart is enhanced.
I can't... there it is. A rush of cold air. Turning to... warmth? Joy, and then anxiety.
It's working. Follow where it guides you. I owe you one.
So wait, this is gonna be a more... Oh, Gildy! So this is supposed to be like a more challenging boss then.
By my will.
Never have too much treasure.
So?
That was overwhelming. But also...
Where is this
Exhilarating.
shark coming from?
The Heart is a peculiar device, but I thank whatever spirit you've been to that you've got it in your pocket. If you ever want more, come see me. I've crafted some even more potent than what I gave you. Hunt swiftly, and with empathy.
was ruthless.
What?
Very clever.
You, I can't trust anyone around here. I'll reconfigure your Heart of the Obscure to scan for signs of possession so you can draw the cryptus out.
I'm tuning the Heart of the Obscure to scan for signs of possession. If a cryptus is detected, the host's emotions will be neutralized, starving the demon and drawing out.
Their emotions will be neutralized. Is that safe?
Don't worry, the effect should only be temporary. Hopefully.
Supplies are dismal. I suspect we'll need to get more creative to survive a war of attrition. Got a number of weapons in the research labs. All experimental and untested. But better than nothing.
There are a few tricks we could utilize. Akeem's collection of scrolls has been untouched for a century. What they contain
Is useless to us without them. We know this. We keep that room locked tight for a reason. Dare I remind you of the Quaggan incident? That poor girl still vomits seaweed, even after the hex was lifted.
Hello, Wayfinder. While we search for Isgarin, I have a hunch that I'd like you to follow.
Okay.
The Bastion of the Obscure. I can hear...
That's where we are.
whispers. Not Cryptis, not Isgarin. A pole? I don't think it's malevolent, but I think it's looking for you.
For me? I'm back.
Was it this way? Please bear with me.
Leslie.
They must want my data. You can't If you hear any whispers in your head, ignore them. And any strange doors. One wrong step could have you burdened with an ungraspable cosmic truth from a cold and indifferent universe. Or you could get blown up or something.
We don't want to get blown up.
Great.
Attention,
This
Ward.
hallway.
Preliminary signs of multiple
Here,
rift
stay close to the
anomalies. Possible equipment malfunction. Never seen preliminary data show simultaneous interdimensional erosion on this scale. I'm running diagnostics, but we should move to readiness level 1. Finish all current tasks and prepare for incursion.
Nobody's sure precisely what caused it. Research is in charge of the project without a trace. Wayfinder, Zizzle called on Urchik and Glade to assist you in the Bastion of the Obscure.
I'm not sure what we're even looking for.
Oh, what does Glade mean by that?
I have no clue. Yes, yes. Okay.
Glade can sense something. She's not sure what, but... she thinks it's Maban.
Huh.
I don't know what it is, but I trust her always.
Okay.
Let's see what we can find.
Oh yeah, that's what I just did. The event.
Secret is saddened to see these halls empty. No astral ward. Only the smells of fighting and fear.
Okay, somehow.
Found something.
Did he know?
Quickly, quickly.
Follow Gladium as she tracks the mystery something.
Tragedy. Hates to see so many good friends lost. Hates it.
It never gets easier. I know.
Urchik doesn't smell anything besides death, Glade. Let's continue the search.
Cryptus?
Is the commander learning to read Gladium's gestures?
Oh no.
Or the Cryptus' tactics. But Glade is a good leader. Heal is one. Can't. Armored up.
Recognizes this. It's one of the housings that Maban used for his most valued artifacts.
But no artifact. Do you think the Cryptus got to it?
No, this way! Glade says it's nearby.
Okay. What's that?
She wants you to pick it up, Wayfinder.
I don't know, dude. You first.
You.
That sounds suspicious. Alright. Let's touch the scary shiny thing. Mabon and Isgarn.
Stop fighting back. It's not worth it. Killing you. Alyssa, without bloodlust, how humble you are. I'm honest. I don't blame you for hating me. I don't blame your fear. My kindness killed for less. I am ashamed.
Wayfinder! Great! Need you to open your eyes!
Ow, stop! Hitting me, please.
Armored up. We heal as one.
These guys are interesting. The mounted, the Cryptus on a mount.
I'm fine. But I heard Mabon. Isgarn was... I don't know what it means. They were fighting.
Who was
Yeah,
fighting?
basically Leroy, yeah.
Mabon and Isgarn. Mabon sounded different. Maybe he hadn't ascended yet. I'm not sure.
Something we don't
Urchik
know.
has heard of stranger things in the Bastion of the Obscure.
What kind of rifle is he holding?
Glade and Skrit will return to Zizzle. Let him know what we discovered.
All right. I'm going to rest for a moment.
Okay.
I've only heard Isgarn's voice once before, when I was very little.
Okay. Who's this Spade chick?
Curious to see what a pinch of Cryptus possession has done to his mind.
I don't think I'm looking forward to it.
Watching you fumble your way through things is exciting, but I should at least prepare the meat for slaughter.
Okay, that doesn't sound good.
Not worried, are you?
Only for myself. I'd be missing out on the feast of the decade.
Brother?
Should my brother put you down?
Your brother?
No. Cyrus never knew how to play nicely. I worry that all he'll leave behind are blood and
Cyrus is her
scraps
brother?
of flesh.
So she's a demon as well.
Seems like a detail you could have shared sooner.
What difference would that have made? Other than to elicit a little more fear? Cyrus is no Evoc, but he is terrifying in his own special way. He's circled you this whole time, watching, waiting. As soon as his task is complete, you'll be next.
And what is that task?
You're on the right path. Don't fret.
But this is 9, by the way. This is instance 9. So the next one is the final one.
Commander, it's time.
Ooh.
We know where Iskarin is.
Good.
I'm with you.
Wayfinder.
You're calling me that now?
What should I call you? You're no commander to me. I like the wizards and their little words. Wayfinder is more exciting. The one you're looking for is Garen. He's just there. But I worry.
From everything I've gathered about him, I'm hoping it would take more than a Cryptus to bring Isgarin down.
I'm more worried for you. Just be cautious and hold something warm at the back of your mind.
Okay.
Did those two shout about eggs? I'd ask you the same, Lear. You're back on your feet so early after the merge.
How are you adjusting? Should I grab you some tea?
No need. I'm fine. If anything, take
There
some
we
time
go.
for yourselves. We'll need balance as prudence to survive this war.
Apologies, Wayfinder. We're a bit distracted with the whole Anka debate. Anka debate? Yes, her antics in the mist demonstrated a complete disregard for morals and ethics. We debated whether to get involved, but Isgarin and Lear decided against. After what she did, seems irresponsible. I don't disagree, there was a caveat that we'd intervene should she find her way into Isgarin's bank of fractals. But she never located them. The massacre was limited to their form naturally. Massacre, I knew it was bad, but... You've no idea, Wayfinder. The blood left in their wake. Horrid. We should have stopped her, but... I understand why we didn't, I suppose. What was the reasoning there? Suwan was nearing death. None of us knew what that would look like. An all-out chase through the mist would have taken too much power to too many bodies. We need to stay put. I bet that was hard to navigate. Very. And while I know we'd been in far worse shape now, had we helped, I still wish we intervened.
Prepare to be equalized.
That's good.
No rest for the Cryptus. Killed 50 Cryptus. Have I only killed 50 Cryptus? Seems like a little bit.
Mark my words.
Doesn't sound like a lot.
I refuse to let my legacy be of mass graves and broken souls. Swirling cups. Be gone,
Oh, there we go. Let's go. Tack, 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 tack. See the Great Hall? He's probably gonna open it. That's probably the answer.
Swift stream.
Yeah, he's gonna open it. That makes sense.
Lear, how nice of you to finally show up.
Healer Ren.
He actually remembers me. Impressive.
You abandoned us to this madness. They destroyed everything. We needed you.
Lear, are you okay?
Now's not the time for mourning.
The great hall was spared from the foul stench of these. We have to bring things in order before we take out the big one. Go handle the smaller cryptids and calm those debaters.
Oh, this is from the pictures in one of the articles before the expansion came out. What are these creatures?
Into an illogical, never-ending debate and are feeding on the negative emotions.
If we hope to oust them from this place.
You take care of the small ones and focus on quelling the discourse.
Of course I have.
Ooh, there we go. Good job, gamers.
Once again. Thank you. The Great Hall is now free of cryptis and their foul stench. Balance has been restored. Once we've run them out of Omnitas, I vow to make this
One more
bastion
point of
grander
interest,
than it ever
and
was
then we can
before.
move on here. Yexi the Stern. Thanks to Six. When I heard your footsteps, I thought I was about to. Glad to see a face that's not Cryptus. How did you get in? How did you get here? In here? They're gone for now. Let's get you to the Bastion of the Natural.
Partner's not gonna be happy with this limp, that's for sure. Thanks. I'm glad I waited. Don't think I'd be walking out of here in one piece if I hadn't.